Do you like old bikes? Or are you just curious to see what other people do with them? I've got one of those. As part of the cheap bike build-off, I decided to build the giant Farrago. It was my first choice. I had a couple of bikes to choose from. There's another video about that. But I thought I could do something different with this bike. It's not your usual 26-inch steel frame bike. And with this bike, I wanted to try something else and make it 2 bikes in one. Not sure how this will work. I will give it a go. Theory is fine, but let's see how the execution goes. So what I'll do today is I'll show you why I bought this bike, what I saw in it, and then we'll strip it back down to a frame, fix up the parts that need to be fixed up, and then we'll build it back up to what you see behind me and try that thing I want to try. Let me know what you think. Would you bother with it? Is it the right choice? Either way, I'm curious to see what other people think. So why this bike? Well, at first glance, this old giant may not seem like much. It's 90s hybrid, built for cruising, not really adventure ride. I'd say even a resto-mod crowd would probably walk past. But here's what I saw and why I decided to take a chance on it. First off, it's a steel frame. Despite the obvious scratches, there are no dents on it, still very usable, and worst comes to worst, I can repair it. Second, it has a cantilever brakes, and even though it's a basic setup, this was important to me for another reason, and I'll come back to that later. Also, antis are just cool, we all know that. And third, this bike has 700C wheels, which is equivalent to 29-inch in a mountain bike speak. That means big fat tires. Of course, it's not all good news. The frame needs a deep clean. It's coated with this dried up grease that's just solid like glue. Rear wheel is crusty, clearly not original, and it's clearly not fitting right in there. And we're modifying a bike, so who knows what other surprises will come up. Okay, before we start stripping down the whole bike, let's sort out this back wheel, because that's the main issue. If we can't make that work, we might have to change the plans. So let me try this wheel, make sure it fits all the way in. Huh. Okay. That was easier fixed than expected. I think the whole wheel needed to be fitted properly in there. Yeah, you can see there's still a little bit of rub. The wheel has a wobble. We'll just screw a wheel a bit and that's sorted. Sweet. And one thing with the pedals, always loosen them on the ground, because then it makes it so much easier to take them off once the bike is on the stand. So a couple of things I always loosen up before I even put the bike on the stand is the pedals, seat post, stem, even the handlebars, bolts sometimes. you feel the head bearings, they are amazingly feeling good. They're not loose. They are really good. Alrighty. Let's take the fork off. I'm amazed at how easily this bike can pull the parts. Good. Hey, threads look good. This is amazing. Yep, it looks here. Don't underestimate these ugly bikes. They have potential. Bearings are reasonably greasy. Cool. Cleanup took really long time. The grime was so hard to scrub off. I tried, soapy water, WD-40, orange cleaner, but there was just no hiding from. Really just elbow grease and keep scrubbing. I will look for a better solution and see if there is a good cleaner out there that would sort of dissolve really that dried up grease. I did give the frame a good polish as well. It did remove some scuffs, but it's obviously quite scratched up. My guess is from being carried on a car rack. But yeah, it's clean now and ready to install the new parts. Except we still have more cleaning to do. Okay, this is the surprise that didn't quite work. Ready to go, set of drop bars. My plan was make it easily interchangeable with flat bars. So this set of drop bars already has all the cabling, housing, hangers, and the plan was just undo the stem, pull out the old bars and all the cables off, put these bars on, button it all up, and it should be done in less than 3 minutes. Problem is, I didn't think of the lever pull. These road bike levers don't work with the cantilevers. They just don't have enough pull, and brakes don't really work. So, yeah, there goes that idea. This time, I will try this again. But since I have everything ready and already out here, let's give it a go. Let's swap the handlebars and see how long it takes.